Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Now, everybody knows, y'all, about Megan Good. You know, they said, Megan was head over heels, honey, for her man, Mr. Jonathan Majors, since they first met, at that Ebony Power 100 Gala back in 2022. Well, now they're saying that, which is interesting. They survived, y'all. They survived the trials and the tribulation and even tied the knot in a hush-hush backyard ceremony last March. But the tea is coming out, y'all, honey. They say this is coming from Miss Megan's mouth, y'all. They got fans, y'all, wondering if she lost her everlasting mind over this man. And I'm starting to question that. Now, they're doing a sit-down, y'all, the other day on the Picture This podcast. Ooh, get it out. They say, now, Megan, y'all, they say she dropped a bombshell, y'all, that's had animal lovers all over the world, baby, ready to riot. Now, it's turning out, y'all, to make room for Jonathan's lifestyle. Listen to this. To make room for his lifestyle, they're saying, honey, Megan had to give up her beloved cat, Bam Bam, y'all, to accommodate this man. And people are living. Now, they say Megan previously introduced the world, y'all, to Bam Bam.
Bam Bam?
No, she married Jonathan Major, but she has a cat. She had a cat named Bam Bam, and she loved Bam Bam, honey.
Oh, you're talking about a cat?
Yeah, a cat, Bam Bam. They say, and it's a very rare pricey Bambino, y'all. That's a Sphinx mix, y'all, with a Munchkin. For those people that know about that cat. Now, they say, honey, when he was just a kid, y'all, they say she used to post him all over the gram like, honey, he was her firstborn. But when Jonathan, they say when the question was asked, they, thought about how would Jonathan live with that cat, and honey, she revealed, y'all, that she had to kick him to the curb.
Well, that is ridiculous.
Is he allergic? Probably allergic. He's probably allergic.
Well, if he's allergic, then honey, he needs to go somewhere else. I'm not getting rid of my damn cat for you.
What? You got a cat, Gary?
Gary, you don't care. First off. You hear
No,
nothing
sir.
about a pet.
And not for no man, honey. No, and honey,
who you gonna get up for?
A woman?
I'm not giving up with my damn cat.
You said not for no man.
Yeah, but
nobody want that cat.
Oh man. Anyway, y'all, let's keep.
That's a sour puss.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all had too much coffee. Go ahead.
Yeah, too much. But anyway, y'all, let's pray, y'all.
You shouldn't even do no story about nobody's cat. Just go ahead.
I
we
feel
too
so
immature.
bad. Y'all sure are, honey. Poor Megan, honey. But, honey, Johnson ain't going to be around that doggone long, honey. And she done gave up her.
Yes, he is.
Well, anyway, honey.
She been gave him her cat. Go ahead.
Other woman did too, and that's why he in the situation he in now with her.
Oh,
but anyway, we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer. And hopefully Bam Bam come back, honey, and have a place to live and stuff like that.
Bam
honey.
Bam is fine. I'm sure he's with a great family. I'm sure she didn't throw him out. Like,
well, honey,
come on, Gary.
honey,
that's all right. I'm sure he was allergic. He was probably allergic, Gary. He wouldn't ask her to get rid of
he should have been allergic to that white woman that threw him out that got him in the situation that he in.
That has nothing to do with the cat. Come on, Gary.
And a lot of people don't like, those animals are weird. They are
Cats
super
are
weird.
not weird.
They are super weird.
Cats clean themselves up. That's
that-
what I like about a cat, honey. You ain't got to worry about picking up behind like you do a dog.
Yeah, that has ruined a lot of relationships.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
cats are the best.
And they come over you and they when they crawl around your leg and hump their back. Man, I can't mess with it, dog. I've been around.
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin had one. My mom said that cat was all on her leg and stuff. So she was like, oh, Lord. But yeah. But anyway, Bam Bam probably was different. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news. Ooh, I'm just getting tired tongue today. In other celebrity news, y'all. Tongue-tied. Jennifer Lopez, y'all, has reportedly become, honey, the sole owner of that Beverly Hills mansion that she once shared with Ben Affleck. Now, according to TMZ, they're saying that the former couple quietly updated their divorce agreement to transfer Affleck's share of the property to Ms. Lopez. Now, according to the outlet, the actor did not receive any money in exchange for giving up his portion of the estate. Now, the home was purchased back in 2023, and it was just a little bit over $60 million, and it became one of the biggest symbols of Affleck and Lopez's rekindled romance. Now, the massive property features, it only has, 12 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, and luxury amenities, including, y'all, a basketball court. And people are talking about it, honey. They're saying, how could he do that? But, honey, how could Ms. Lopez do that? But they say the pair brought to the state less than a year after they were married back in 2022. And they're saying by the summer, honey, in 2024, signs of trouble had emerged out when the mansion was listed for sale, honey. So, Now, since then, they said Ben, honey, has settled into a new home in Pacific Palisades, where he lives closer to his children, and he shares with his ex-wife, Miss Jennifer Gardner. Now, Lopez is now reportedly, y'all, only y'all attached to that Beverly Hills property, honey. I don't know if I could have gave him my house just like that, honey. I mean, my God, his kids could have had another place to stay. Huh?
What you mean?
He gave up the house was only $60 million, and he just gave Jennifer Lopez the house, because that's what they was fighting over initially, and he just walked away from it, according to the story, and just gave it to Miss Lopez and stuff. And I would have gave her nothing. She would have to buy me out of it, honey. You don't just give away your $30 million, because if the mansion was worth $60 million. So, but anyway, congratulations, honey. Only, honey, in certain lands, honey, because Leroy would have never did it. He would have burned it down, honey, before he would have gave it away. But that's just my opinion. All right, y'all know what time it is.
Sha-la-la.
Yeah.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
Come on with it.
Yes, honey. The color today is one of my favorite spring colors. My color today, y'all, is Vegas. On the high end, you say Vegas, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T and the color of the day. Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, the prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, y'all, for one of Real Housewives' biggest stars, Miss Drew Sidora, y'all. I am definitely praying for Drew, and I love her dearly. Now, they're saying that Drew, y'all, has been ordered to move out of her Georgia mansion that she shares with her estranged husband, Ralph Pittman, y'all, as their divorce continues. Now, according to an amended temporary order obtained by TMZ, y'all, they're saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star must leave the property by May the 31st, on my mama's birthday, because of the couple's current financial circumstances. And, you know, they're saying until then, Drew 40 and Ralph 43, y'all, will continue to split the home expenses, y'all. And here's what, during one of the reunions, what Drew and Ralph said to one another. It was so touching.
Of course, I love my wife. You know, I've always loved her. It's just very challenging.
Drew, do you still love Ralph?
Of course, I love my husband. I mean, I would love for reconciliation, but I just feel like there's so many issues. Ralph does not give me a safe space to share my feelings. He actually says, "F my feelings, f your feelings." That's your favorite line.
Oh, my God, it is sad. But they're saying, y'all, the order also lays y'all out a temporary custody arrangement for the former couple's two children, son Micaiah, 10, and their beautiful daughter, Anaya, 8. Now, they're saying, y'all, Ralph was granted primary physical custody during the school year, while Drew will have parenting time every other weekend, y'all, beginning in August. So how they get, that's the new thing they're starting to do now, get the men primary physical custody of the kids now, because, you know, back in the day,
everything should be 50-50. The courts are starting to. It is just, you know, in some you know, in some states that, you know, the mother is definitely the parent, but you don't know if the father is or is not. And once the father proves paternity, then they, you know, can proceed with trying to figure out, you know, what's in the best interest of the child, and if he's a good person, and if she's a good person, the child should have access to both parents.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But it's not like that in all states.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep both parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully the kids, honey, have an understanding, and they, you know, love both of their parents. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Oh, Miss Tia Mowry. Y'all remember Tia Mowry for Tia and Ty?
Yeah.
But they're saying, honey, come to MTO, they're saying that they, Miss Tia Mowry got a new romance, and they're saying, honey, she didn't just find love, y'all. She found it in the classroom. Now, after months, y'all, of soft launching, mystery feet, and shadowy hands on Instagram, they're saying, y'all, that Tia has was finally spotted in Hollywood recently, y'all, locked in a steamy embrace, y'all, with her new beau. Oh, my God.
Beautiful.
Yes, now they say MTO quickly, honey, did his detective work, and they confirmed, y'all, that the mystery man, his name is, y'all, if y'all know him, his name is Javon Armada. Now, he's an artist, he's a designer, and he's an educator. They say, but the real tea is, y'all, isn't that just his resume, y'all? They're saying the way they met, which was cute. Now, they're saying, y'all, insiders said that they met, honey, while he was a teacher at the school her 7-year-old daughter, Cairo, attends. Now, according to the source, they're saying that the two sparked a connection during an open school night while Cairo was sitting in his class. They say, now, we're told that they kept it very strictly professional and friendly, y'all, while Cairo was actually his student. But as soon as she moved on to the next grade level, they're saying Javon reportedly shot his shot and they say he did not miss, y'all. Now, it's a total of 180, y'all, for her previous life with her extremely handsome. You know, she was married to actor Corey Hardridge. They said, now, while Tia spent 14 years, y'all, in a traditional Tinseltown marriage, it seems, y'all, that she was ready to trade the red carpet for the teacher's lounge. Oh, my God, this is such a love story. Because I think more people need to, you know, you're so used to marrying these rich guys and rich women. Get a regular person. And she got her a regular man. He's a teacher, y'all, because he's an educator. And they said her heart is thriving over this man, which I think is really good. What y'all think about, you know, more people? I mean, Rickey, y'all need to marry regular people.
I've always believed that the children are our future, and we have to teach them well and let them lead the way.
Yeah.
Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them the strength to make it easier. And I decided a long time ago never to walk in anybody's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, you can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is inside of me.
That's right.
Y'all give it up for sexual chocolate.
Yes, Lord. So congratulations, honey. I'm loving that Tia got her a regular man. And then my quick for free story, y'all. This is beautiful. At the age of 71 years old, Jermaine Jackson, y'all got him a new 27-year-old wife, honey. They say, honey, he loved them young women.
Well, I mean, he don't go with his brother's wife no more?
No, he with Miss Made Velasquez, honey. She's only 27 years old, and they're saying he's 71. They have a beautiful child together, and they're saying, honey, he's madly in love. And they were all at the premiere of Michael the other day.
She's going to make him get a low haircut.
She needs to make him do something, honey.
And cut off that Darth Vader helmet.
I don't think it's possible to cut it off. I think it's stuck on there. You got to put some kind of solvent on that to break it down.
Oh my God! Now y'all know what time it is.
Ain't no clippers tearing that off.
Yeah. Yes, baby. La la la, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Vegas. On the high end, you say Vegas, and on the low end, just say beautiful gold. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, party people. Rick's Mountain Morning Show's Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Rickey. Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning in the U.S. Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Recently, y'all, everybody's like, the Atlanta Dream was excited, honey, because Miss Angel Reese, honey, was definitely a dream for the Dreams. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that, honey, Angel Reese was traded to the Atlanta Dream, y'all, back for the first round draft picks 2027 and 2028. Well, it's being reported, y'all, that the Chicago Sky players reportedly celebrated, honey, Miss Reese's departure, according to Yahoo Sports. Now, they're saying, quote, Sky players are thrilled, honey, that Angel is gone. They say making it pretty obvious, honey, that she was viewed as a locker room cancer. Now, that's what's being reported by journalist Rusty Weiss, honey. Now, they're saying while Reese celebrated with a Victoria's Secret photo shoot in New York City, they say Sky players were giving each other high fives. They said, quote, there has been so much apprehension between the team and her, and everyone is happy that she don't have to deal, and that they don't have to deal with her various controversies, whether she brings it on herself or otherwise. An insider told Daily Mail. They said there is no love lost, and when Angel returns for a game with her new team, she will be the enemy. But everyone with the Sky is very happy that she's gone, honey.
My pastor says sometimes your light is too bright.
Come on.
Come on
now.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Everybody can't handle a strong personality.
Sometimes your light is just too damn bright for people that's in a dark room.
My Lord.
And everybody ain't going to like it. You can come in there, you can bring talent to the team, points, a good game, and publicity, because she's a star. If it was not for her and Kaiten Catlin, whatever her name is, or whatever, the WNBA wouldn't be where it is today. You know what I'm saying? When they came and they brought that energy from college over to the WNBA, everybody started watching. Sometimes your light is too bright.
Preach.
Now, they preached that this Sunday.
They called a girl a Bayou Barbie. I mean, she's only the Victoria's Secret spokesperson. And sometimes, like you said, people really do hate.
Oh, my.
Absolutely. I've come in contact with her maybe like once or twice, because I used to host the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah.
Super sweet person, Taurus like me, just really full of light. So I believe that. Absolutely.
Really?
Everybody can't handle a strong, confident personality, and that's okay.
Absolutely.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What?
You walk in a courtroom with your pants pulled up and your nice tie on, boy, you get the judge looking at you like, who the hell you think you are? Yes, sir. Everybody in that courtroom, like you can't have your pants sagging and have a wave cap on, but when you come in there confident or whatever, they think you're arrogant and all that and professional, all that kind of stuff. They can't handle it. Sometimes your light is too bright. Well, that thing set on me when that pastor said that. I almost ran out that church from me. Go ahead, Gary.
Well, they said she was a locker room cancer, so, honey, I don't know, but nevertheless, we're going to keep our parties lifted. But
what did Jesus say? What did Jesus say? Jesus got her on another team. I got something bigger, something better. I'm closing these doors because you're going to be able to walk because sometimes your light is too bright. God, for that thing. Wow. Boy, I'm about to run out of the studio right
this
now.
Little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Moving on, another celebrity news. Speaking of shining light, baby, Miss Coco Gauff, baby, she ended her social media hiatus to respond to criticism of her natural hair in that Mew Mew on the ad campaign. Now, they said that the 22-year-old tennis star deleted her social media accounts for a month, but she returned, y'all, to respond to people who criticized, listen to this, y'all, her natural hair and makeup free ad for the Mew Mew campaign. She said, I deleted TikTok and Twitter for a month to come back on Twitter and see thousands of people talking about the way that I look like, and not in a positive way, she wrote on her X account. There's nothing really to address, she said, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about Coco, she said on her TikTok. Now, Coco explained that her social media person took photos of her on a tennis court in her parents' backyard. Coco said that she was told that her natural hair was fine for the shoot. And she also noted, y'all, that Mew Mew uses models with minimal makeup or no makeup at all in their campaigns. Now, the tennis star became emotional when she described feeling depressed, y'all, for 2 days after reading the negative comments. She said, y'all did knock a diva down. She said, I'm not going to lie, she said. 2 days I was feeling rough. I'm someone who struggled with my look throughout my life, just being a young black girl in the world, but y'all did knock a diva down. She continued, she said, I was down. She said, y'all did knock a diva down a few notches, but Diva got up, and I feel better than ever. Yeah, now, Coco shared uplifting words for women who struggle with their looks. There's people who talk about Beyonce's look, Rihanna's look, Alondria's look. Oh, she said Halle Steinfeld look. She said, like, those are some of the most beautiful people in the world, and there's still people who talk about their looks.
Wow.
So, ladies, y'all, honey, be fine. Alfreda, Shamil, y'all be just be confident in who y'all are, honey. You don't look like a beautiful Madonna. Just be who you are.
I'm beautiful, Shamil.
Shamil, he's not talking to you. He's talking to me. I'm fine with myself, Gary.
You're beautiful.
I'm fine.
No, why you always mess with Alfreda? She don't bother nobody.
Because she never come.
That's bullying.
It's natural, Gary. I just wear it naturally.
Okay.
Yeah, Alfreda, sometimes. So remember that.
And y'all know what time it is?
Sha-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yes, honey. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is daffodil. On the high, you say daffodil, Shamil, and on the low, you say yellow.
Sha-la-la. There's my Rickey hoodie.
Man, you done took me so bad with that damn music. All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the tea. 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color today. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Shamia. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tyrese Jackson, y'all. Now, if y'all don't know who Tyrese is, he's the eldest son of the late, y'all, Tito Jackson. He is speaking out, honey. They're saying that he issued a warning about what he believes, y'all, is a coordinated sabotage of the upcoming Michael biopic, y'all. Now, they're saying that the biopic is being criticized, honey, for its portrayal of Michael Jackson's much publicized legal battles. Now, the musical directed by Mr. Antoine Fuqua, if y'all know who he is, he's Lila Rashad's husband, who, you know, they allegedly caught on the beach with Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, and written by John Logan. Now, they say it documents Michael's journey from Gary, Indiana, as a 9-year-old lead singer of the Jackson 5 to, y'all, become the king of pop. Now, Paris Jackson, the daughter of Michael Jackson and Debbie row, y'all criticized the film, as did her beautiful aunt, Miss Janet Jackson. Now, they're saying that some media outlets have expressed concerns regarding how the script handles allegations of child sexual abuse against, and that was made against Mr. Michael Jackson. Now, Michael's nephew, Taj, spoke out, y'all, on X.com, asking fans, y'all, to ignore the critics, y'all. Taj accuses y'all of media of attempting to sabotage the film before its release. Now, the 52-year-old claims y'all that there is a concerted effort to sway public opinion and sabotage the biopic's success. Now, according to Taj, media publications are spreading BS, stories, and lies about the film. And I can't wait to see the film. I hope I go to a premiere of it or whatever, because it looks like it's going to definitely be a good movie.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it either.
Yeah, and I think, and all these people that's going up against it, like they're saying Jan and all the other, y'all got to understand, it's not going to be 100. They're not going to make it 100%, of what happened, or how it happened. But, it's enough, to give us enough to kind of, feel that, some of the stuff that went down and see some of the behind the scenes thing, that, Michael may have done and performed or whatever that we know about. So I can't wait to see it, because I know it's going to definitely be a great movie, and I definitely want to go to the premiere, because I don't have that much money to pay for the movie, but the premiere would definitely be great.
You need
All
to
right.
stop.
No, Ricky, you can
Carrie,
cost almost $20
how you just
now.
throw that in there?
Yeah, just FYI, if anybody could do a GoFundMe. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Oh, my God, y'all. Now, remember back in 2024, y'all, he was held hostage in Dubai for alleged, non-payment of a gambling debt. Now, they say he eventually paid the money and was allowed to leave. Well, 2 years later, they say Floyd is still experiencing significant cash flow problems. Now, the IRS recently hit the agent box, y'all, with a $7.3 million tax lien. Now, additionally, a company that leases private jets filed a $105,000 lawsuit against Mr. Mayweather for theft of services. Now, they say Floyd, they say he's well known for squandering his money on women, cars, clothes, and jewelry. Now, he routinely, posts social media photos showing off stacks of money to impress his followers. Now, with debt piling to the ceiling, they say Money Mayweather is definitely being forced out of retirement at the age of 49 to box for millions of dollars to pay his mounting debt. And, this is what how do people owe that much money in taxes? Do these people not pay their taxes, or do you not think you got to pay taxes?
Yeah, it kind of creep up on you, after you done bought so many Birkins. It's just like...
Yeah, because remember you used to buy them like crazy?
Yeah, I wanted one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes. And Ricky, those purses are like $30,000, $40,000 a hit.
Oh, that's the cheap ones. He be getting the croc ones.
They can be more.
They 6 figures and up, the ones he carry.
Oh, my God. So,
ain't no
Let me hold one of them.
You wouldn't buy one of Ricky for the woman that you love? Not
You crazy as hell.
Ricky, my birthday coming up.
He said the woman he loved.
Man,
He loved me.
They got real nice Calvin Klein purses right by
I
the register at Ross.
I'm not finna pay no $50,000 for no pocketbook.
But is the resale value,
$39.99.
can you sell it back for like $45,000 like a Rolex
you
or something?
can.
And that's why I'm in real estate.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna do with no damn purses. Are you crazy?
But a person sell quicker than a house, though, because it's, more compact and they can just take it with them as opposed to
The
a house.
resale is crazy on them, though.
Yeah, you get a good crocodile one. Nice one.
No, man.
Ain't gonna be a day.
Ain't gonna be that.
Well,
Ain't
I
gonna be
feel so
that.
bad. Yeah.
Like they say in Birmingham, ain't gonna be that.
Yes, Lord. Now, in my quick for free story, now, Rocky, you make it up, and if you don't want to help, you don't have to. But it's being reported on who's the Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton.
He's their star. He's a Pacer star.
Yeah, well, people are talking about him, and I think it's ridiculous. They're saying that, talking about, he probably kissed butt, because he reported out he lost, they say, because he lost 20 pounds. He was diagnosed, y'all, with shingles under the eyebrows. And people saying all these stupid stuff. They say Tyrese, honey, revealed recently that he still has face shingles. And he said that, honey, he is taking Botox and other medications, but nothing has worked. He said, quote, I will tell everybody over 50 years old to get the shingle shot. First of all, he said in the video, he said sucked out. He said his dad had it. But his dad had it on his stomach or whatever.
Wait.
But his is in his face.
Yeah, you got to go get that shingle shot. You go get that at CVS.
I'm about to go get it.
Yeah,
they'll pull you right over there to the side and go in and get that shingle shot now.
Gary, it's not something that is sexually. It's like the same thing that gives you chicken pox.
Chicken pox, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say it was sexual.
But I didn't realize it was isolated. I didn't know that it's like certain spots only.
Yeah. He said his eyebrows and honey, his daddy had it on his stomach or whatever. But
it's contagious though. So how's that work when with players like?
Search me, child.
If you got the shot, that means I think you get the antibodies. I don't know. I don't know science that well, but I got mine.
They say if you already had the chicken pox, it's already in your body. So it could just something.
I thought it came out because your nerves was bad.
That could happen. Yeah, it could. Some
they say stress can kind of flare it up.
Stress causes shingles. I know from what I heard. So that's why I try not to be as stressed out with the people I'm around. But nevertheless, y'all, hopefully and prayerfully, this will get off his face. Honey.
We stress you out, Gary.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's what he's trying to say.
Baby, stressed out, honey. When I leave from here, honey, I have to go do the white woman and have a refreshing beverage. Y'all know what time it is?
Sha-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yes, and the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is daffodil. On the high, you say daffodil, and on the low, you say beautiful yellow. That's
beautiful yellow. Y'all give it up at Gary with the T if you would. Our Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Miss Porsha Williams, y'all, is back, honey, in the news. Now, Porsha is reportedly, y'all, saying that she is a concern with the labeling her sexuality the conventional way, honey. She says she's not labeling it, honey. They're saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star has always gotten a lot of attention when it comes to her dating life. But the ladies and the interest skyrocketed, y'all, once she started dating Tyrese McKinney back in 2025. Now, they're saying in the months since, Porsha has spoken openly about their relationship, even featuring McKinney on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But since this, y'all, is the first time Williams has publicly, y'all, dated a woman, she's gotten a lot of attention, y'all, about her sexuality, which she is now opening up about, and everybody's talking about this, saying it's a wonderful thing. Now, during her appearance on the recently on the talk show, they're saying that Porsha said that, she doesn't care about labels amid going public with her girlfriend. Now, the reality star said that when she first announced that she was dating a man and a woman, everyone asked, are you a lesbian? Are you bisexual? And I was just like, I don't have a label. I'm just Porsha sexual. And I'm just exploring now. I am sway sexual. Now, Williams went on to add, y'all, that she's very free and exploring parts of herself. But went on to say, at this moment, she don't mind if you want to call her a lesbian. She said, I don't mind. She said, if you know, bisexual is a phrase, but I don't know what comes with that. She said, I'm kind of new with all of this, but I'm not offended at all, and that she doesn't feel pressure, y'all, to label herself. Isn't that nice? Because, nowadays we live in, and we got labels, and we call ourselves Mr. and Mrs. and Sir and all that other stuff, but Porsha said she's not with it. And that's a good thing, so congratulations to her. She's Porsha sexual and all that stuff. Do you know anything about that, Chanel?
I know. I love labels. Like Louis Prada, Gucci, Chanel. And catch me in one. Free off to you too, Gary.
Yes. I do love labels, honey. I used to tell, some people say, well, you're a label whore. So I guess that's what I am because I like labels, though. So I guess labels are great.
I don't like no damn great value mustard. It got to be French's.
Please give me French's. I don't want the Czech Cola. Give me the Coca-Cola.
Now, I do Publix brand. Publix have some good stuff or whatever, but I'm not doing no great value.
Yes, Lord, honey. I just think I might read something about that lately, too, honey. But congratulations to her, honey, and the no labels, honey. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God, back still on Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. K. Michelle, y'all. Oh, my God, I love it that she is being very candid this season. Now, this year, I should think this is her first season on the show. But K. Michelle, y'all, they're saying that her butt injections began leaking just moments, y'all, before the American Music Award Honors performance, causing a last-minute scramble backstage. Now, they're saying that K. Michelle continues to be candid about the complication that she faced from the illegal butt injections that have caused her serious health issues. Now, recently on Real Housewives of Atlanta, viewers, y'all, got a closer look at her going battle. Now, they're saying the next week that she goes even deeper, allowing Bravo cameras inside her hospital as she undergoes a 2-hour procedure, y'all, to remove infected tissues. And she also reveals, y'all, that the long-term reality of her condition, admitting, y'all, that the silicone, this is touching, will remain in her body permanently. Y'all, here's K. Michelle.
You have an opening, like where you previously had surgery. It looks like you have an infection.
I was preparing for the Academy of Country Music performance. I'm sitting there minding my business, and I stand up. The whole couch is soaking wet.
Just hate I did that to myself. It was the worst thing I ever did to myself.
I almost cried when I was watching the show. Yes, Rickey. Oh my God, honey,
I just hope and pray to God that whatever it is, that she get it fixed, and if she can get it removed, so she can move on with her life and her career or whatever. And I hope that none of that stuff have anything or have no kind of effect on her. So we just praying for her.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate just how vulnerable, open, and transparent she is about it, because I feel like her story will definitely help a lot of other people that have maybe chosen similar paths or maybe, contemplating doing something like that.
Yes, Lord. I mean, she was about to do the award show. I'm sure she was in a beautiful gown.
But did you hear that song, though? She sang so beautifully. Yes. Like, you couldn't even tell that she was going through something. That's something that girl is so blessed.
Yes. I'm like, oh, my God, she continued. She went on.
She did.
So it's just a sad situation. So we're going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer, honey, because that's definitely a situation I could only imagine, honey. You in your nice, beautiful gown and standing up and the couch just wet, honey. So she said the silicone is going to stay in her body permanently. So I don't see how the doctor can't get it out, but she says it's going to be there. So we're going to keep her lifted up in prayer, and everything goes well with K. Michelle. All right, the Khloe today is one of my favorite Khloes. My Khloe today, y'all. Yes, honey, yes. And Rickey, people are texting me that. The sha-la-la-la, yes. I'm in the screening.
I told you it was going to catch on.
Yes, honey. I'm like, okay, honey. Sha-la-la-la-la. The Khloe today, y'all, is grape glitz. On the high end, you say grape glitz, and on the low end, you say beautiful purple. That's your Khloe for the day.
Beautiful purple. Y'all give it up for Gary with the D.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's excited, talking about it. They made the announcement, y'all, that Usher and Chris Brown are definitely going to do a tour together, but people are still bringing up the past, y'all. Now, you remember, y'all, when Usher and Chris, they delighted the fans and then announced their joint Raymond and Brown tour. They say both singers shared the news via their Instagram account on April the 10th. Well, now the video clip surfaced, y'all. They showed Usher and Chris, y'all, just riding motorcycles to a venue and entering an elevator before Usher said, "It's time." And Brown responded, "Hell yeah." Well, they say the two have collaborated in the past when Brown joined Usher on stage back in 2022 in Las Vegas residency and performed their 2015 Back to Sleep track. Now, they say the You Got It band, hitmaker, and With You artist also teamed up in 2016 song Party. And on a remix, y'all, they said Brown's 2014 single, New Flame. Well, however, a lot of people say they weren't sure, honey, if there would be another collaboration with the men again after that physical altercation 3 years ago. Did y'all remember? They had the last fight, baby, Usher and Chris Brown, honey. They said, honey, it sparked an argument, plus fans are saying about the upcoming joint tour. People are wondering, are they going to fight again, honey? But they say back in May of 2023, Brown, y'all, was celebrating, listen to this, his 34th birthday at the Skate Rock City Roller Ring in Las Vegas. Now, TMZ reported, y'all, that at one point during that night, Chris Brown, y'all, tried to talk to Tiana Taylor. They said, however, Miss Tiana ignored him, and that apparently set Mr. Brown off. Now, another insider, though, claimed, y'all, that Chris was upset that Tiana showed up at the party because they've been on bad terms after she dropped out of his Michael Jackson AMA tribute. And I remember that as if it was yesterday. Now, when Mr. Brown started to yell, they say he yelled at Miss Tiana. Usher tried to intervene and calm his friend down. Now, TMZ, honey, sources shared that Chris then mostly, y'all, focused his anger directly at Usher. Now, eventually, they're saying that Chris told his crew that they were leaving and they exited the facility. Now, they also said that Usher took off his skates, baby, and went after them, honey. He took them skates off. Now, they're saying that the outlet noted, y'all, that eyewitness saw that they were present, for the situation. They said, honey, before you know it, they said Chris went behind, Usher went behind these big old buses, honey, and what have you. They said when honey came back from behind the bus, he had a bloody nose. They said, honey, Usher emerged out with what appeared to be a bloody nose. Now, the rumors swirled, y'all, that members of Chris's security team jumped Usher, but that has never been confirmed because neither Usher nor Chris Brown addressed that incident publicly, y'all. So people are wondering, honey, if that did happen, back then, they're hoping and praying that Chris and Usher go on tour and nothing happens like this allegedly happened back in the, back in the 20s, honey, 23.
I mean, if it did happen, I'm glad that that you fight it out like men and have your disagreements and work it out and get on stage together and perform and entertain the audience. Stuff like that, it happens sometimes.
Yeah,
people have disagreements.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of funny though. I mean, grown men was fighting honey behind whatever, and people, like I said, in the internet, nothing goes away. Nothing goes away.
Men squabble, it happens.
Mm-hmm. But men, they squabble. They usually shoot though. At least they didn't shoot.
No, we don't want that.
Nah. Not if you can fight your real friend.
Yeah.
Y'all might not hurt each other, but you could tussle.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And get past it. Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations. Then they fought allegedly, and they getting back on tour, honey, and to make a lot of money.
That tour finna be bananas.
You think so?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, we hope so then, because I don't know.
Between the dances that Chris Brown gonna get the ladies on the stage and the cherries that they're gonna be fed, the ladies will be well taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad to see good ass entertainment.
Yes.
I'm just so glad to see anybody that can bring people together and have a good time and entertain people with everything that's going on in the world today. And just to see our entertainers, man, entertain the people, man. That's what it's all about.
And that's entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? Comedian, we want to laugh. We want to hear some jokes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We want to hear some good singing, entertain. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm glad rappers are doing more entertaining now. That's good that they finally joining forces and doing more entertainment. So, but anyway, congratulations to the entertainers. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Tyler Perry, honey, is facing new developments, y'all, in a lawsuit brought by actor Mowry Rodriguez, who alleges, y'all, that the filmmaker made unwanted sexual advances toward him. We talked about that earlier in the year. Now, according to court documents, distributor Lionsgate, y'all, is asking to be removed, honey, from the case, arguing, y'all, that Rodriguez had only a minor role in Tyler Perry's 2016 film Boo, A Madea Halloween. Now, in the filing, y'all, Lionsgate said Rodriguez spent less than a week, honey, playing frat guy number 10 in the movie, and y'all had acknowledged there was no misconduct during filming. And the company also argued that Rodriguez, y'all, claims the alleged incident took place at Perry's mansion, not on a film set or Lionsgate property. Now, they're saying that, I guess this man, he trying to get him a check on or whatever, but Lionsgate said Rodriguez is suing the studio for negligent retention over alleged sexual advances that allegedly occurred at Tyler's private residence and years after the shoot wrapped. Now, they're saying that the filing also claimed, that, honey, this just, it's a bunch of mess, honey. And, I guess, how y'all call it, money grabbing? When they do this money grabbing stuff, honey, I guess this guy is really trying to get him some money and stuff, but these people say, we finna get out. This Lionsgate said, They said, no, but this did not happen over here, y'all. And they said the family also claimed that the lawsuit against the studio is a transparent ploy designed to keep the case in state court rather than in federal court. Now, Rodriguez previously, y'all, sued Perry and Lionsgate. He's only asking for $77 million in damages. Now, he claims, y'all, he first met Mr. Perry at a gym in 2015 and later received a small role, y'all, in the Madea film. Now, Perry has denied the allegation, and in a previous response, y'all, he said Rodriguez's claims has no basis in fact or law, alleging, y'all, that Rodriguez repeatedly asked him for money for his car, apartment, and medical bills before filing the lawsuit. So we're going to follow this story. It sure is something, though, honey. I mean, that we just talked about, you can't give people money and stuff like that. You can't get too close to people like that because people will say certain things, honey, because everybody need a check right now. I think, are we in a recession
when we was
still?
off the air, 90% of people in this industry, when you try to give opportunities to, 90% of people are like that. Just like that.
Yep.
Tell me, man.
They will turn against you, honey. Friends, how many of us have them? All right, y'all know what time it is.
Yeah, like you said something deep. Hey.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is grape gliss. On the high end, you say grape gliss. And on the lawn, just say beautiful purple. That's your color.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Sha-la-la.
Oh.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Ricky, the prayer warriors are definitely being solicited. Y'all, Trinicia, or should I say Tricina. If y'all know Tricina is, she's a.k.a. Tina Campbell, y'all. Tina Campbell, y'all, the contemporary gospel duo Mary, y'all, is ending her marriage, y'all, to longtime husband Glendon Teddy Campbell, y'all.
Is she ended it or he ended it?
Well, there's, some people saying she is, but then some reports saying that he is, but it's
I saw the report that said he filed.
Yeah, that's what it said, but, according to People, not People magazine, that is. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Teddy filed for divorce, y'all, recently on Monday, April the 13th, cited irreconcilable differences. Now, according to the documents obtained by People, they're saying that the couple y'all have been separated since June of 2024. Now, they say Tina Campbell of contemporary gospel group Mary, and her husband, y'all, they seem to be at one point a very happy couple. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Teddy 51 filed for divorce in Los Angeles Superior Court. And, according to the documents, people saying that it's just it's an irreconcilable difference thing. And I always like that word, irreconcilable difference. What does that mean? That means we just broke up and we just can't make it.
We can't get along.
Yeah, we can't make it up. We can't make up.
That's sad, y'all. Now they said, that the couple, honey, share two beautiful children who are minors, Santana Campbell, 13, and Glendon Theodore Campbell, the second. He's 16. Now they're saying Teddy, y'all, has requested child visitation, which is parenting time, for his two minor children per the documents. Now the couple also share daughters, y'all, Sierra, Layla, Simone, and Mila Jane, who are all young adults. Now, Sierra is Teddy's child from a previous relationship. Now, spousal support, y'all, was marked as for future determination per the documents reviewed by People, which note, y'all, that the couple do not share any quasi-community property. Now, maybe these girls are putting out these words up in here and letting you know some law. Quasi, I'm trying to remember what quasi means. Quasi, they don't say property together or whatever. What does quasi? Alfred, Google that, please.
Okay, and, quasi just means kind of, like, sort of.
Oh, have no sort of property.
Not fully legal, kind of a gray area. There you go.
Okay, well, whatever that is. Now, they say Tina rose to fame, y'all, in the R&B influenced gospel duo Mary alongside her sister Erica Campbell. Now, the sisters formed a group in 1998, finding crossover success, y'all, with their early singles, Shackles, Praise You, and Walking. Now, Teddy is a gospel musician. Now, he previously performed, y'all, as the drummer for the Tonight Show's in-house band while Jay Leno hosted the program. Now, Now, they said the former couple previously navigated a public cheating scandal back in 2014, during which Teddy was accused of infidelity. Now, the scandal was documented on the WeTV reality show Mary, which aired back in 2012 y'all to 2017. Now, quote, somebody said, "I know that I've never kissed another man," Tina said, y'all, in a clip on the show. She said, "I never went out with another man. I've never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man, and this is what you did? Every time I was gone, honey, you stole my life away from me." She said, "I'm angry, y'all." Now, following the infidelity, they said the couple reconciled. They got back together. Now, Tina said that Teddy had an affair with a woman who once worked for her and was the godmother to her children. Yes, sir. He was the godmother to her children.
I hate stuff like that, man. That's just an insult to the injury. To cheat with somebody that you gave an opportunity to. That's crazy.
Yeah, honey. Yeah, but that person cheated that you gave the opportunity to, but hell, he knew, allegedly, let's put allegedly, that he was married when he cheated with that damn woman, too.
Can't have nobody bow-legged. Don't have nobody bow-legged. They bow-legged, don't hire them.
Yeah, well, honey, I wouldn't hire no damn body, honey. You can't even iron. Oh, cause look at Maria Shriver, honey. They had the maid, honey. She had an old maid to come clean her house, and Anna slept with her and impregnated her, honey, and got a child. So you can't trust nobody, honey. So I mean, you just I just couldn't do it.
You're right. Whenever I had to have like somebody helping, they had to be hairy, have a mustache, have no teeth. Yeah. They had to be real unattractive.
Yes, honey.
I had to hire a lady with no legs.
Oh, Rickey?
What was that name? No. You're not going to have no nubs up in the air.
Okay.
Like that.
All right. I apologize. I apologize.
Well, Tina said, quote, honey, she said, "It broke my heart," she said, "it devastated me and I spazzed out. I destroyed 3 beautiful cars and I cut up and crashed up and tried to stab and plotted murders and all kind of crazy stuff because I was angry. And I started doing all that." She said, "I'm practicing dying every day."
My thing is, if you just don't want a man, just get a divorce, man. You don't do women like that, man.
You ain't got to cheat it. What can somebody say if you say, "You know what? I'm in love with someone else. Thank you for your honesty." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not feeling it anymore.
Yes.
Be honest about it and move on, man. But the cheating, and she out here working, making money. You know what I'm saying? Then she doing gospel, you know, and people be holding people that's in the gospel community to a certain standard, and then it start to look like something wrong with her or whatever because she's a public figure.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't got to do her like that, man. Don't do that, dog.
Yeah, what he did, that is public humiliation, honey. And she took him back, honey. No, sir. I'm sorry. And I know we could never say never because they say never is such a long, long time. But that's a hard pill to swallow, honey. Ain't no way, honey. No, sirree, baby. And this is why these girls, honey, the burn in bed, and honey, and all this stuff happen, honey, because, baby, people get upset. And when you do things like that to a person, honey, you make them want to do something. But, honey, I would have took you back. Because my thing is every time I would have looked at you, I would have thought about you with her. So that's just been
and then if you're a man and she done cheated on you with a dude that's built up like an action figure.
Yeah, that's what
and you sit up there and your stomach poked out, man. You know you can't follow that like going on stage behind Beyonce or something. No.
Baby,
you can't follow that, bro. You gonna have to, boy, look at here.
Yeah, Maria Shriver had to deal with that, baby. She looked at that girl and said, I don't believe you did this to me, Arnold.
You got to go get you a honey pack IV.
Okay, you gotta get something, honey. But anyway, yes, but we just gonna keep all parties lifted up in prayer, y'all. Hopefully and prayerfully they may reconcile because, you know, the Bible says you should stay with your mate, you shouldn't divorce and what have you. And Tina is of a Christian faith, so hopefully and prayerfully she get back with Glendon or he decide to reconcile and just, you know, apologize for his wrongdoings again. All right, the Khloe today, honey.
Oh,
y'all know what time it is?
Get the hell out of me.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, Lord, Tina, sha-la-la-la-la. The Khloe today, y'all, is coffee bean. On the high end, you say coffee bean, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your Khloe for today. Sha-la-la.
Beautiful brown. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary, I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Khloe Kardashian, baby. She said Lamar Odom, honey, is playing in her face, baby. I'm like, that's the new word, baby. Don't be playing in my face, honey. Now, she said she recently did that recent Netflix documentary, and, oh, Lord, now, during the week's episode of her Khloe in Wonderland podcast, the reality star said that she was hurt by remarks Lamar and people close to him allegedly made about their relationship. She said, quote, "You're sitting on camera saying you married me for fame," Khloe said. She said, "I saw some TikTok that was like, oh, wait, am I such a fool? Because I thought they really loved each other, and they did not." Here's what Miss Khloe Kardashian had to say.
Sitting on camera saying you married me for fame?
It was never true that he married you. He's saying that now.
No, but why is he saying it in his documentary?
Because that's the only leg he has to stand on.
That's insane.
He can't get you back.
Right, but
so I don't understand how that makes
in your
sense.
Documentary. And behind the scenes, you, your friends, you guys are all saying how you were with me just for fame. That's like some up. Like, I feel so dumb. I spent hours in time doing this documentary as a favor. I'm not paid 1 penny. Listen, I let go the blow up sex doll he got made of me 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Which I thought was like
embarrassing.
The most sociopathic
Disgusting
thing. How violating, how gross. What is wrong with you?
What happened with
the blow-up doll?
He made a blow-up doll, Rickey, of Khloe Kardashian, one that looked just like it. And I think most men should do that. If their women leave them, make a blow-up doll that look like them, and you can still have them at home, but just not being there, you know, physically.
So weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and it ain't weird. It's if you want peace.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She gonna do them, but sit over there and chill out, and then you cross her legs and put her some little shoes on. Over there, you can have peace in your house. She ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't finna argue with you. You ain't gotta get her hair and nails done. None of that stuff. I'm gonna see if Walmart got some blow up dolls. I'm gonna get me one today. A little fine.
Of who?
Fine
Who is gonna be of?
It's just gonna be like a little cute little brown blow up doll, and it's gonna be bow legged. I'm gonna go get her some little stiletto heels to put on and cross her legs and sit on the couch, and we're gonna watch Stephen A. Smith when I get off work.
And just think, y'all can ride on an HOV lane and everything together, honey, so you won't get stopped or anything. So,
weird.
Yeah.
So a lot of detail on that.
Weird.
Yeah, well, I just think that it's so nice. It's that So congratulations, Khloe, baby. Yes, Lamar played in your face. But, I mean, she talking about she did it for free. I mean, that was your ex-husband. You could have done that for free. Help that man out with his documentary. I'm sure his coins are not as great as hers, and she should make sure he get paid. So I don't think Lamar did nothing wrong. And she married Lamar Health for notoriety. I mean, because they make sure they get one of the higher-paid African-American men and marry him. Make sure they get cheering for him.
Was he one of the highest-paid African-American?
Well, he was paid high enough she wouldn't mess with no broke one. So he was paid enough, honey. So, hey, there you go, honey. So congratulations, Lamar and Khloe. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, after 25 years, honey, of marriage, honey, it's being reported, y'all, that Mary Mary's Tina Campbell and her husband, Teddy, are filing for divorce, y'all. They said the couple separated since June of 2024, according to the court filings and People magazine. Now they're saying her real name is Tina Campbell of that contemporary gospel duo Mary, and they're saying that marriage is ending to that longtime husband of hers, Mr. Glenn Don Teddy. But Tina, honey, said some things. If y'all watched her show, remember they had the show Mary show back in the day. Yeah. She said some things on that show that was kind of painful, Ricky. And I mean, listening back to it, it really hurt my spirit. But here's what Tina had to say.
I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I had hope when all of this started, when I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 3 months, then you tell me something else. Then you wait 2 weeks, and you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me.
That's hurtful. Yes. That's hurtful to know that.
You hear that anger.
Man, you know, him treating her like that, or any man treating a woman that they're with like that, and doing that. I feel bad for her, and I'm praying for her. I hate that.
Yes, and it's good that she talked about it on the show because she released it. You know, she was releasing the anger, although she did take him back anyway, though. You know, I guess, you know, it was a lot to go through, honey, and stuff. So, but we're going to definitely keep Tina, honey, and all her family members lifted up in prayer because that right there is just something. I just don't know what I would have done.
And she ain't lying. That is torture.
Yeah, that's torture.
That is torture. You out here on the road working, making money, doing music, praying for people. She ain't just performing. She like spiritually connected to people and praying for people and helping people. And then you come back home to where you're supposed to be getting rest and love and respect or whatever, and you got that kind of stuff going on in your house or whatever, and you just out here on the road doing what's right, trying to make an honest living. I hate that.
And he allegedly messed with somebody that was close to them as well, honey, the godmother or something like that. He messed with them and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, you just got to be careful who you let in your house, honey. I mean, you know, I never get her in my neighbor back in the day, honey. When she didn't want people to come back to her house, she threw salt behind them. So, I mean, you got to throw salt behind these people, honey, when they leave your house, honey, because they cannot come back. So keep
the more salt, the one with the girl with the umbrella.
With the umbrella, Ricky, yes, honey.
Because, you know, they got the pink salt now. They got all these different kind of salt.
Yeah, honey, throw the Martin.
leave my house. I throw Cajun seasoning out. Make sure your ass don't come back.
Slap your mama.
Got dog and cayenne pepper. Walk your ass off my porch and kitty heels on.
Y'all know what time it is.
Sha-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yes, baby. Yes, sha-la-la, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is coffee bean. On the high end, you say coffee bean, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for today.
Sha-la-la-la-la. That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.
It's Gary, baby.
Gary had the T and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jada Pinkett Smith is finally speaking out. And I love me some Jada Pinkett Smith. She's such a jewel. And, you know, she had a bad rap, honey, a while back ago. But, honey, I'm glad she's finally speaking out and letting us know what's really going on. Now, they're saying that she reignited one of Hollywood's most talked about scandals after confessing that she was prepared, baby, to let the world hate her if it meant protecting her husband, Will Smith. Now, they're saying in a resurfaced interview, they're saying it's making the rounds online. Jada, y'all, admitted, y'all, that she embraced the role, honey, as the adulterous wife, honey, after her relationship with August Alsina became public. And here's what Ms. Pinkett Smith had to say.
Like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth, but I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it. And that wasn't the case, but I wanted him to be okay. I decided I'm going to love you, Will, and I'm going to leave myself at the side of the road.
Did you hear those women roar, honey?
What?
She told Will, she said she decided she was going to love him, honey. She was going to love him, and she was going to leave herself on the side of the road.
So what is she saying?
Well, she said because, all the stuff that they had said about her, saying that she was cheating with August Alsina and all this other stuff like that, honey, she was doing this stuff to protect her husband because all what Will was going through, especially during the Slapgate. So she said, honey, she just, she just took the rap. And that's what a real woman does, honey, when she stand by her man. A country music singer wrote the song, Stand By Your Man. And Miss Pinkett Smith stood by her husband. So that's a good thing, and now she's letting the world know about it. So she loved Will. And, when they were going through that separation or whatever, I think they were just keeping low because she just didn't want all that flag, and she didn't want Will to go through so much what he was going through that the world was putting him through. So congratulations to Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, honey. She's a real woman, and that's what most women need to do, stand by their man and men. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Oh, my God, Future. Everybody said, baby, Future need to write a book. Well, another book, because I think he has a book out. But they're saying, y'all, the world want to know how Future finesse y'all the game. They say he has allegedly 13 kids. He only makes $100 million network. That's his net worth is $100 million. And they say, and a child support, honey, they say his child support bill is cheaper than a VIP table at the club. Now, they're saying, y'all, the guy, honey, according to MTO, said that Future people have been digging, honey, into the dockets, and the numbers are staggering, y'all, despite his net worth of $100 million and a recent, y'all, listen to this, $70 million publishing deal. Now, they said the rapper, y'all, has managed to keep his court-ordered child support payments surprisingly low. Now, they say while he was rumored, y'all, to have as many as 13 children, though they said only 7 or 8 are publicly confirmed, they're saying, y'all, Future is reportedly paying roughly, y'all, $10,000 to $15,000 a month in total legal obligation. Now, they say to put that into perspective, Future likely spends, they say, more on a single night at a strip club than he does, y'all, on a month of child support over a dozen children. Now, they say this is how it's done. They say it's all about the structure. Now, they're saying, according to MTO, they're saying Future, y'all, his assets are tucked away, y'all, listen to this, guys, in a web of LLCs and complicated trusts. Now, they say because he technically doesn't own the money in the eyes of some court formulas, they're saying his personal income, y'all, appears much lower on paper than his actual wealth. Now, they say he also plays the geography game. Now, they say by maintaining, listen to this, y'all, by maintaining y'all primary residences in Georgia and Texas, he avoids the wealth-based child support hammers of states like California or New York. Now, in Texas, for example, child support is often capped, y'all, regardless of how many millions the father makes. Now, they say here's the current state, y'all, of Future's legal payroll. Now, as of April 2026. Now, Eliza Rain, that's one of the baby mamas, honey, that he has that has the child Rain Wilburn. They say after a bitter at least a bitter years-long battle, while Eliza, she only asked y'all for $53,000 a month in child support, they said a judge recently upheld a smaller order. Now, they say Future is only legally required to pay this woman $3,200 a month. Now, they say it seems successfully argued that Rain's actual needs are minimal despite Future's $20 million annual growth. Now, then there goes, honey, Miss Brittany Mealy. She has Prince on Wilburn. They say Brittany is currently the biggest winner in the support brackets. She only gets $5,000 a month after a 2023 increase. Now, they say, however, things got just heated as of April of 2026. Now, they say Brittany has filed a petition to have Future held in contempt and jail. Now, she claimed that he ignored the court order to secure a $500,000 life insurance policy. Now, I remember reporting that for their son. Now, then there's Jessica Smith. She has Jacoby, one of the oldest arrangements. Now, they say Future pays roughly $2,800 a month. You know, they say a figure that has only seen slight bumps on it after the last decade despite his massive rise in stardom. Now they're saying another baby mama allegedly out there, honey, she's asking for $3,500 a month. They say he sometimes voluntarily pays that. Now they said the only baby mama that does not get money, and you know who that is, that's Sarah. They say Miss Sarah said, honey, she don't need this money. They said the R&B icon has reportedly cut off all financial ties to Future, referring to raise their son Future's hair with the unlimited resources of her husband, Russell Wilson. So she doesn't get a check because she didn't want it. So it's amazing how men run and don't pay their child support. Now, Alfred, you know about child support in Texas. How does that work? I mean, do that? I mean, yeah, no, it is very, just minimal, but you can also put maybe in the docs that you want private school paid for, that you want maybe a live-in nanny or child care insurance. So once you add all those things, then, what does it cost to raise a child? You know what I mean? But they say he'll give a little money every night, buy some clothes, some designer clothes, and, they need to go on a trip to come see him in concert or whatever. He'll add a little bit for that and stuff. But that child support, they don't get that much money. Texas courts are not, they're for the wealthy and to help wealthy keep their money. My Lord. All right, y'all. Well, honey, y'all, now that that's said, y'all know what time it is? Sha-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la, baby. That's the child support. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is brick. On the high end, you say brick, and on the low, you say beautiful tomato red. That's tomato red. That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. 6 minutes after the hour. Happy Friday. Gary has the tea in the Kahlua today. What up, Gary? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all remember on yesterday, y'all, I reported y'all that gospel's great. Her name is Tina Campbell and her husband have filed for divorce, y'all. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that those shackles are off. And they're saying, y'all, that Mary, Tina Campbell, we all know they're heading for divorce, but they say it looks like the praise reports, y'all, have officially turned into legal filing. Now, according to MTO, they confirmed that Glendon Teddy Campbell has officially pulled the plug on his nearly 26-year marriage to gospel powerhouse Miss Tina Campbell. Now, according to the court documents filed in Los Angeles court on Monday, they're saying y'all that Teddy cited usual irreconcilable differences, but they're saying, honey, the streets and those that are close to the drummer are whispering, y'all, that the differences were as much about the ballot box, y'all, as they were about the home, honey. God, this is talking. Yeah. They said the filings revealed that the couple actually separated back in June. They say meaning that they've been living separate lives for nearly 2 years while keeping up appearances. Now, they said the kids, Teddy is asking the court for visitation and the money. He's also asked that spousal support be determined at a later date, though the documents suggest that they have already handled most of their property divisions privately. Now, they say while the world remembers back in 2014 the cheating scandal where Tina famously admitted that she wanted to destroy Teddy after his infidelity, insiders told MTO that they never quite recovered, from that very public support of Donald Trump. Now, they're saying as a strong Christian and vocal Democrat, they say Teddy reported, y'all, found Tina's 2017 open letter where she stated that her faith led her to support Donald Trump, a low point, y'all, that they couldn't pray away. Now, they say with the current political climate in 2026 heating up, those old wounds, y'all, apparently reopened. And somebody said, quote, it just wasn't about one vote. Source close to Teddy said, they said it was about the fallout. They're saying that the fans turned on her, the industry looked at them differently, and Teddy, y'all, was the one, honey, often left holding the bag at home while she defended her stance. Now, they say it created a divide in their house that faith alone, y'all, couldn't bridge. Now they say Tina 51 and her sister Erica, honey, redefined gospel music back in the 2000s, but it seems, y'all, that Tina is now entering a solo season that she didn't plan for. Now, Teddy, y'all, has played, for the likes of Jay Leno and American Idol, and it's reported y'all looking for a peaceful exit. But they're saying y'all that the Trump supporter label still following Tina. The court of public opinion is already in season, y'all. Isn't that sad? I mean,
Man.
you know, and people were talking about that, but you know, I just didn't want to talk about it. But now that it's out there and stuff, you know, people are saying that, you know, because of the Trump vote and stuff, that, you know, this caused rift in their marriage. And could a vote cause rift? I mean,
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like you said, Gary. They was already going through. They never recovered from when he kind of like cheated, maybe, or something. Because it's like every little thing is adding to it now. Because why would that cause a rift? Would that cause a divorce, y'all?
I mean, at this point, if you're MAGA with everything that's going on and your spouse is liberal, I don't know how y'all could get along.
Was she really, really MAGA?
I mean, I don't know. No, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't know how you get along with somebody with Trump right now.
I just think that black people, you know, with the not the fact that MAGA is basically Republican, but the fact that MAGA is so racist. And so against black people and getting rid of DEI, trying to erase black history, and the attack on minorities, and the things that this administration do. Anybody that becomes a part of our oppressors, like black folks, just ain't taking kind to it. Even if you supported him on the first term, people just never forget it.
Yeah.
And I just think that's why. You know, people don't want to see nothing like that happen in a relationship, but then they still mad about that. They taking that Donald Trump stuff serious.
Yeah, you can be Republican and conservative and not be MAGA. But right now, it's like, no, thank you. Can't even be my friend, really.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope and pray that they get back together, honey, and work that out, because love will keep us together. So hopefully it keeps them together, and they just think about it and decide to get back together. So we're going to keep them lifted up in prayer. So we're going to definitely keep them lifted up in prayer. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Y'all, Tiger Woods, baby, they say he is fighting, honey, to keep his prescription drug records private as prosecutors continue building their case following that March DUI. Now, according to court documents filed Wednesday, they said Mr. Woods' attorney, Douglas Duncan, honey, objected to a request, y'all, from prosecutors seeking access to the golfer's pharmacy records from Lewis Pharmacy, y'all, in Palm Beach, Florida. Now, they're saying Mr. Duncan argued that Woods has a constitutional right to privacy regarding his medical information. He said, quote, "This right is admittedly not absolute should the state show the relevance, y'all, of the records to its criminal investigation and thus warrant intrusion into Mr. Woods' privacy," Duncan said. Now, they said prosecutors want details about Woods' prescription between January the 1st and March the 27th, including how many times they were filled, the dosage amount, and the number of pills, and many instructions, y'all, that came with it. Now, I'm like, who does that? I didn't know people would do that. I mean, you want my pharmacy record because you had a DUI?
That's crazy.
To me, it sounds crazy.
It's supposed to be private.
That's what the lawyer's fighting about. But, I mean, he ain't had nothing but a DUI, and he flipped his damn Range Rover. I mean, he just let people know that Range Rovers can flip over to me. And
well, maybe they think he on some type of pills that he shouldn't be on. So if he taking something and it ain't on his pharmacy list, then would it be illegal?
Oh, yeah. I
guess, maybe they found something in his blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I get it.
I guess he found Trump's daughter-in-law in his blood, probably, because, you know, he dating her.
Gary.
What's wrong with you?
He dated her?
He dating her now.
Yeah, he dating her now.
The daughter-in-law?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which daughter-in-law?
The one he dating, the Trump girl.
Was this one married to Tom? Was she married to Donald Jr.?
Yes, and he said he called Trump when the truck flipped over, honey, to talk to him and stuff. They say they friends, so I guess, you know, they got that kind of relationship and stuff. So, but I don't see what your pharmacy got to do with you flipping over your Range Rover and what have you, you know, and you didn't kill nobody and he didn't get hurt or whatever, but they want his records, so, honey, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all records private, honey, because could you imagine they finding your records, honey, you got STD pills and
what
stuff.
about HIPAA? HIPAA don't protect you from that?
Huh? Yeah, HIPAA does from the hospital. I know when you're in the hospital, it protects you from that, but I don't know if it does when you're out and stuff. So, but
Lord,
so it's something, honey. So y'all just be careful, honey, when y'all driving and if you flip over or something, honey, because they lose the question. So, now it's time for
Sha-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yes. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. On the high end, you say brick, and on the low end, you say beautiful tomato red, honey. That's your color for the day.
Tomato red. That's a beautiful color. Happy Friday, Gary.
Yes, happy Friday, shalala. Oh, and Ricky,
yeah.
Thank you for doing your uncensored last night. It was really nice. I really
appreciate it.
And all of our pieces on there, too, so congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Gary. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T one more time.